Now, I'm not much of a trading card guy, if I'm being honest, but what I am is a Transformers guy. Simon, you suck. What are you doing? What are you doing? I know what you're thinking, right? Someone's watching me going, oh, you fucking suck, dude. I'm not really getting Energon Cube vibes, if I'm being honest. It's more like the Tesseract from the MCU. This is cool as fuck. I'm sorry. My wife said to me, don't swear in your video. And I'm like, I'll try. I'll try not to. Obviously, I've got to cut this. All right, needs must. I don't know what I'm doing. It's ridiculous, isn't it, really? It's so embarrassing. Oh, God, it's so small. I know what you're thinking. That's what she said. I tore my gloves. Where are you putting them, Si? They can't see them. What are you doing? Obviously, from the very first episode. This is one of the reasons why I really wanted to get this series, if I'm being honest, because you've actually got steals from the show. People like me who are really sad and just refuse to grow up in life could tell you what episode it is. Speaking of so good. Bumblebee is not having a good time there, but that is an incredible looking card. I mean, if you were going to choose scenes from the show to do a card, that'd be one of them, right? They really set the scene straight away for Starscream wanting to be the leader, didn't they? Really, you know. Look who I've got, Megatron. Oh, you are so bad, dude. You are so bad. He's become such a favourite of mine. Oh, Starscream, you will never be leader. My God, look at that. Crack. Oh, can you see that? Can you see that? Look, the climax at the end, that's usually when climaxes happen, isn't it, really? Stop trying to inject comedy into things. The reason why, I'm going to go off on a bit of a tangent now. Oh, yeah. That says Megatron. That is the best card I have pulled thus far. It's one of those lenticular ones, but there are different phases. Like there are 4 different phases. I've got to know more about this card. It is an SHR. I can just see it in the bottom corner there. I don't care, eh? When you get cards like that, this is the cornerstone of your collection. The best card, obviously, that I pulled from that first one was this really special lenticular Megatron. You can see him there going through the entire phase. So it's like as if he's basically jumping and he transforms and becomes the tank. This is by far the best card that I pulled here today, so he is going to oversee the proceedings. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to hear. That, you know. Mirage? Is that Mirage? It is. Oh, there's a typo there. See that? I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it says Miragu. They spelled Mirage wrong. You can see it there now. I expected better from Kayou, if I'm being honest. I would love one of like that hot wide opening the Matrix. You know what they need to do is they need to do a lenticular, right? And when you look at it at one angle, it's hot rod, and when you look at it at another, it's Rodimus Prime. You know, do that. Do one of them from the '86 movie, along obviously with like a couple of Unicron Gold limited editions. Fuck, there's not really a limit on how much I'd spend on that, as you know, because I'm so damaged. I have no need for friends, even less for enemies. Slag. Cryptic sort of message, really, isn't it? Oh, and I like the fact that they're calling him Slag as well. Don't give me that slug bullshit. Last one, let's go Ironhide. Again, it's from that promotional image, which isn't great because most robots have a head. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at that Megatron there. Fucking you badass. Decepticons. Does that say Decepticons? Actually, it just says Megatron. Yes, it does. Oh, that's a brilliant card. That's a brilliant one. That's Ratchet. My God. Starscream is basically taking Ratchet to task there. Fuck they do not like Bumblebee, do they? They are going at him again. Look on his face. No. This is a travesty, what has just happened here. My God, look. Skids and mudflap. Nice looking card, but, you know, that's obviously got something to do with what's considered one of the worst movies there is. These SRs are insane. They are very good, but I'm not real keen on getting Skids and mudflap there, I'll tell you that right now. Live action is not exactly really good Transformers lore, is it really? Like, there's no standard there. This is nice. Ultra Magnus. I like Ultra Magnus, I do. It's the whole point about him getting the Matrix, but not being considered worthy there. It's a big part of it, you know. It's good. I really like. I'm in the zone. I'm in the fucking zone. That is a lovely card. There is nothing. That is a look. Fucking hell, terrific, really. Fucking hell. Look at this. Oh, how it pains me to do this. That is a UR number 7 of 12. Megatron! Actually, good on the back too. Oh, that's a card. Simon, that is a card. And look at this. This is obviously a Optimus Prime. That's a nice one. I'm trying to see what type of card it says that is. UR? That's a look. That's wow. This is the sort of video I'm going to look back and go, that was a pack and a half, that one. Holy moly, mate. There's Maragu. Oh, he's a classic and he just rolls right off the tongue. Everyone loves Maragu. There's a good Optimus there. And there's another good Optimus there too. We have something quite good. I'm going to start doubling these up here. Alright, this is a CR. Is that one of 8? A nice looking card though, isn't it? I've got a good one there. Alright. Oh, I called a glimpse, didn't I? I called a glimpse and I have a nice one. I do indeed. That's good, but look at this. Yeah. That is an AR and it is really on the back of Grimlock. You ripper. That's beautiful. That is that's the best perk. Like, I'm happy I got that Optimus there, but that is nice. Thank you. Yes, lovely that. Again, it's the lottery aspect of this. Slag and thrust. I mean, these are all just like, you know, this is the machine saying, you're not a winner, try again. You're not a winner, try again. And then you get something like that back there, and it's like, yeah, you got yourself a little jackpot, you know. It is. There is a gambling element. Oh my God. I can't help but sneak. That's the problem. I can't help but sneak. I can't help but look at that. It's lovely. Yeah. You know, I was hoping for something like that's brilliant. Lovely. Fucking hell. I am not unhappy with this box, mate. I'll tell you that right now. Look at that. Look. That's not unhappy with that. You know, you get through it. Sometimes you do half a dozen packs and you're sort of like not feeling it, you know, and then all of a sudden you get like a fucking ripper. And you're like, hello darling, where did you come from, you know? Lovely little sort of showing up there like that, as you do. It's only reasonable to assume that obviously a measure of repetition can be expected. Oh baby, right at the end here, right at the end, I saw it. The Matrix of Leadership, SR 45 of 45. I'm going to top load that one straight away. I was hoping for this one. You know. Alright. Look, that's a lovely one though, isn't it? Really. I wanted that. You know I did. It is the last one. SR45 of 45. What makes Series 3 the best is getting stuff like that. Not the live action, obviously. Anyone who thinks live action is peak Transformers needs their fucking head examined. Obviously. The one thing I will say, which I am most grateful about, is in G1, when the Decepticons come to Earth, you do not see Megatron transform before they are scanned into their Earth vehicles. So Megatron could quite easily have been a tank, and then when they crashed on G1 and they were scanned and assimilated by Teletran 1, that could be when he became a gun. I don't recall that one before. I've got something good here, haven't I? I would have wanted that, wouldn't I? Look, I got Slag and Daniel. I was hoping for that. It would have been on my radar. That's a nice one. Yeah, that's good. Not unhappy. It's a point when you have to take the one off. Oh, look at that! I've got Ironhide, and that's a CR as well. That's a pretty good pull. So obviously he is going to go. What are you doing, Si? I've messed up, haven't I? Yeah, sorry. There you go. Look at that. So that's a CR of Ironhide. Now obviously I didn't have that one. Ironhide, obviously, G1 Ironhide is a great character. Every time I look into a monitor prime, my circuit sizzle. When are we gonna start busting Decepticons? How good is that? How good is that? We have a hit, baby. We have a hit. I just can't get enough of him, eh? The older you like, you know, when you're young, you're kind of like into Optimus, and obviously it's hero worship and stuff like that. When you start to get older and you sort of live a little bit, you know, and you go to work and you get exploited and all that, you start to be inclined more toward Megatron in later years. You know, embrace the dark side of the Force, all of that sort of thing. No, I do. Oh, look, I've got Skids and Mudflap again. Just shoot me now. Really? Why? Why me? Why? Oh God. Honestly. What did I ever do to you? Why have I got to get those two again? Obviously I mentioned it in my showing you what I had there, you know, so we just throw that fucking one away. Yeah, that's what I suppose. Always happy to get Megatron, but even then, you know me, right? I'd rather it be a gun, not a tank. Don't get me started. Look, we know it's an MR, we know it's live action, we know I don't have it, I have to play it. You know how I feel about live action, right? It's okay, like it has its moments, you know, when the credits roll and you're walking out the cinema. This is a new one. I think this is a new one. That is a USR. That is a USR. Oh my. I have no business recording on YouTube, I'll be honest. I'm an idiot. As long as you know that going into it, we'll be good. I like the AR. The general theme, the look of the card is very pleasing, you might say. Pleasing to my optic senses, as Optimus would say. Bumblebee, obviously, as a movie, it was pretty good, but this looks more like Michael Bay's kind of Bumblebee. I could do without that in my life, thank you. If I were to spend any more money on these cards after this Jackpot Chase, that would certainly be obviously a bit of a big mistake. The last two episodes have been a disaster, but this is the chance you take when you buy trading cards, which I must make a note never to do so again. Do I recommend you do this? No. Hello, look at you. Episodes 6 and 7. Yeah, I've got 600 of Red Wing, so if you want to trade a Red Wing, hit me up. I have more of those than God himself. Oh my. Oh, it's Rodimus. Lovely card to have again though. I'm going to sleeve it straight away. Look. But then there's a repeat. But see how the matrix even glows? That's nice. You know, I need psychological help. If anyone has any hotline numbers that you can call, preferably a free call because of the cost of living, that'd be great. Let me know. I will likely look back on this in 5 or 10 years' time and just sort of, yeah, look, that's a time of my life I don't want to talk about. You could see me saying that, right? So 13 of the 18 packs in this box, I am going to have everything I already know. I'm going to have everything that's in those packs. I might end up maybe cutting some of those because otherwise it's just me rambling away, and that's not good for anyone, is it really? I don't know who's watching my videos really. I realise they are phenomenally boring. Like, it should be illegal to be this boring. Oh, hello. Oh, look at that. Alright, you know what's getting played here, mate? You know what's getting played here? I am Starscream the Mighty. When I die, there'll be like a tombstone and it will say, here lies Simon, the Cybertronian Jackpot Chaser. He wasn't really all there, so brilliant. You are once again, aren't you lucky, with Simon, the Cybertronian Jackpot Chaser. The 40th anniversary is a strange old beast, really. It brings me the highest highs and the lowest lows. So it's a bit like heroin, really. What is the Cybertronian Jackpot Chaser's drink? Drink of choice, you might say. Kraken and Pepsi, of course. Obviously, I'm still chasing that HR #1 Optimus. Have both of those. Oh no, stop it. Shut the front door. I didn't, no way. Optimus HR has finally joined the Cybertronian Jackpot Chasers collection. Things are going well. If I could just get this in there, things would be going even better. Oh, Jesus. I really like him. I really like him. Frank Welker, you know I've did it justice. You really did it well. The 86 movie, I can't tell you how much, I can't tell you what it means to me, you know. The nostalgia is real. It really is, you know. I have enjoyed the Cybertronian Jackpot Chase, even though a case could be made for my being mentally unstable. I do wonder sometimes if Peter Cullen was reading some of the lines that they had him say, and he probably thought, what the bloody hell have they turned my Optimus into? Stuff like, give me your face. Really? He probably thought, what the fucking hell is going on? I've spent a lot of money. You don't want to know how much money I've spent all up on Transformers cards on AliExpress. It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. And it needs to stop. This is the last episode, guys. I do feel a bit sad about it. I probably have the monopoly of being the only idiot to actually do something like this. But we're not going out on a high at the moment, are we? Yeah, or are we? This is LGR number 4. You know what's weird though, right? Prepare for oblivion, correct me if I'm wrong, though I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong because I'm very sad like that. Prepare for oblivion is something that, you know the episode when Brawn got in over his head? Oh, wasn't Brawn a great G1 character? And Megatron had transformed and Soundwave was holding him. And Soundwave was about to basically kill Brawn with Megatron. And our Soundwave pointed Megatron at Brawn. He said, prepare for oblivion. So I don't get Starscream vibes, but I am very happy to have that. That's a nice little win right at the end. It wasn't going well. The final pack. Ladies and gentlemen, the final pack. Final one. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. Thanks to anyone who has watched me through this perilous journey where I spend entirely too much money. Obviously, I'm phenomenally boring. I don't know why anyone is watching me. You probably think I'm mad for doing this, and you'd be quite right, really. There is a level of insanity here, and again, I'm very boring. Okay. Simon, you suck. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm such an addict, guys. I need to get life. I really do. In the meantime, let's just buy some more cards, eh? Is Schrodinger's cat dead or alive? We are about to find out. I think it's going to be dead, really, isn't it? Yep, got all the SRs apart from just the one. Sentinel's reign ended. This might be the last one that I need, the last scene card. I've got a feeling that might be the last SR. Sorry, so I have to do this. A little bit impromptu, but it is what it is, isn't it really? This is it. Yes, it is. What this means is that every time I open up a Transformers One from now on, it means I've got all of the scene R cards. I have all 55 of them now. Sentinel's reign ended, that was the last one. I feel like watching the movie again when you see that. God, it's good. I'm the guy you could say has more money than sense. I certainly don't have a lot of sense, and obviously after having bought so many boxes, haven't got a lot of money. Over 90% of the world's wealth is dirty anyway, so who gives a fuck, right? This is the big one, baby. This is the kahuna, the big mama. This is the one that we all want to see. What are we going to get here with the 40th anniversary? If I can ever open it, I'll tell you. Or just do it the old-fashioned way tonight. Maybe that'll be lucky. I don't know about you, baby, but I am feeling confident tonight. Let's hope it continues. What do you say? Could there be an XR around the corner? I think not. I love the 40th. It is my favourite set. I know it's more expensive, but price be damned, baby. I'm coming for you. I will not buy any more. I mean, I say I will not buy. That sounds a bit too definitive. Let's not be definitive about anything, okay? I always top load them immediately. I will do that off camera. I know what you mean. You're thinking, well, it's not immediate then, is it? Immediate means you're doing it right now. Okay, fine, I'll do it now. Oh, hello. No. Oh, I keep saying hello every time I get something. That's proud, isn't it? I'm getting MR vibes. It is. This is the Fallen, isn't it? Oh, God. Revenge of the Fallen. Oh, God. It is a new card. I don't have it like it's a nice looking card. But this is not peak Transformers, is it? It absolutely is not. I mean, look, you know, it's a nice looking card. They put more effort into the card than I think they put into the movie. This has been a great box, though. I mean, never mind the Fallen, right? Like I said, the less said about live action, the better. There is a level of insanity going into this. Why am I recording videos about opening Chinese Transformers cards and making a YouTube series out of it? Who does that? Let's just get them right there. Need to be comfortable. Need to be comfortable for the big wins. No, don't say hello, side. Don't say hello. I did not have LGR number 6. So ticking a couple off the old bucket list today. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure as always. I've been Simon, and I'm still Simon. I'm recording videos of me opening Transformers trading cards and putting them on YouTube. It doesn't really get a lot more pathetic than that, really, does it? I need to get into something else. If you guys have a hobby that you think I might like, by all means, please let me know. I'm an empty slate at the moment. I really am. It really is. Oh, nice. I was so close to saying hello again. I've got to stop doing that. It's so gay. Not the first time I've been accused of being gay. Probably not the last, come to that. D16 for your Starscream. Love that, though. It's such a great scene, that one. When the cannon comes out the first time. There's a really good scene when he's saying that stuff as D16. And you've got this Decepticon behind and he's kind of nodding just because it's like he's making so much sense. You can tell up until then, Starscream really wasn't the leader that they felt they would have wanted, you know? It is what it is. I hate that expression as well. Stop saying it. If you don't like an expression, Simon, stop fucking saying it then. God. I'm arguing with myself on YouTube now as well. This is a new card. I did not have Nor in the AR. I nor have Nor. Soundwave. That is the BP of Soundwave. Okay. Well, as far as rarities, look at that card. That is a superb card. That is Soundwave in the BP. This card is the rarest Series 3 card I have gotten. This is the one. This is the one where hopefully it all changes. You never know. I've said it before and I've come unstuck every time. So I do enjoy this though. Like it's like therapeutic, you know? I had it there too. I had it there as well. Suck. Simon, you suck. This is also another one of the special ones. I've got a feeling I know who it is. You catch a glimpse. Oh no, that's not. It's Ratchet. Okay. I do not have that card. That is a CR of Ratchet. Lovely. I've got no problem with that one. That's nice. The best cards of Series 3 go toe to toe. They're every bit as good as the best cards with any other series. I really believe that. Sometimes it sticks to your hand, you know. What's going on here? This is a lovely card to have a duplicate of, though. Look at that. There ain't much wrong with that, let me tell you. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been episode 11 of the Cybertronian Jackpot Chase. We're V2. I know that was really awkward. This is absurd. But let's crack on. What have we got to lose, right? I'm a little discombobulated today. It's fine. Now, the CR of Bumblebee. I did not have this one. It's a nice card if you like Bumblebee, it really is. I am Simon, the guy with no life, the Cybertronian Jackpot Chaser. It is what it is. Oh, stop saying that, Simon. Honestly, you suck. It's kind of a weird motif, like obviously something is happening with Bumblebee. He's either screaming or yawning. Nice looking card though, but just a bit peculiar to have done that. Metal Fest. This is LGR number 5. That's a nice card, isn't it? It's nice for two reasons, really. That's not the only reason it's nice. The other reason it's nice is because that was the last LGR I needed. Skids and mud flapping it. Oh, why do you hate me so much? Is this one of the special packs? I need Hot Rod with the Matrix and I need Cup. And this one is... That's Hot Rod with the Matrix. Yes. Yeah, look, I'm happy to have this. Right at the end as well. Right at the end. Yeah. You are once again with Simon, that really sad fellow, the Cybertronian Jackpot Chaser. What a thing to be known for, right? Fool and his money are soon parted. You know, if they could ever put any pictures next to that expression, like in a dictionary, for example, probably better off just putting a copy of me, really, the Cybertronian Jackpot Chase. This could have an XR in it. Simon, you need to stop saying that. You know, I need to have perspective. That's what I bloody need, you know. That's okay. Oh no, it does too. Oh, look at that. It does as well. I mean, okay, it's Bumblebee. Guys, no way. Look at that. That's really shiny too. This is the first time I'm playing the big sound, baby. Hang on, let me sleeve it. You can't believe it. This is a numbered card. I'm going to top load it straight away as well. That is a numbered card. I have number 103 of 199. I have an XR of Bumblebee. Wow, I did not see that coming. If I'm being honest, would Bumblebee be the one I was hoping for? No. That is a lovely looking card though. Can you see that? I was going through the motions. And I got a fucking XR. I had no idea they looked that good too. That is divine. Bumblebee and I will see you for the next time. I'm Simon, once again, the Cybertronian Jackpot Chaser, one of the saddest individuals you could possibly ever hope to meet, or rather hope to not meet. I've said it before, Peter Cullen is my Optimus, really. But look, I thought Chris Hemsworth did alright. Is he the guy I would have chosen to play Orion Pax to voice him? No, but I thought he did okay. Thanks for joining me throughout this V2 of the Cybertronian Jackpot Chase. I've had a great time, spent a lot of money. If there was a way for me to track who was liking every video, my god, I'd send you some cards anywhere on the planet, I really would. That's a bit pathetic of me to say that, really. It's so sad, isn't it, really? What am I doing with my life, you know? So I'm not going to waffle. I mean, look, well, I might waffle a little bit, but I'm not going to waffle too much. I like watching my own videos back, don't get me wrong, that's kind of sad, right? You know, Simon, get a fucking hobby, will ya? I have been looking forward to doing this all weekend. I really have. So all weekend, you will. All week, you know. So once I'm done here, this will be 30 boxes of the 40th anniversary that I've been through. 30 of these boxes. That's not healthy, is it really? There's not really anything to see here, if I'm being honest, because usually when people have a great collection of things like this, that just means they've spent a phenomenal amount of money. And anyone can have a great collection of something if they spend a lot of money. I'll do a collection video and that'll be it. I'll let these videos sort of fade into obscurity a bit. That'll be easily done with them, won't it, really? Yeah, I'll definitely stop after this, you know. But yeah, look, obviously, I'm going to finish up here. I won't do any more. I think they're cards. They are. Get it? They are. Brilliant, Si. Honestly, Simon, you're so awkward, aren't you? Like, it's ridiculous, right? See if I can kind of get that on there so I can show you how many of these cards there are. Can you see that? And if I get a bit closer than that, fucking suck. People kind of saw it, you know, and it was a bit sad, really. Here's just a guy spending a whole lot of money on Transformers cards. It was all a bit gay. Bumblebee, G1. He's got spunk, hasn't he, really? I like it because he's got his crown on. It was so fleeting for him, though. Wasn't it fleeting? He was literally in charge. My fellow Decepticons, as your new leader, I dead. You gotta laugh. You've got to laugh. Oh, this is a good one, though. What do I have here? That is Menasor. It's a bit bent. I've got a good one there, though. I do not have a CR before. I'm happy to have that. I tell you, that's not bad. Cyclonus. Yeah. I mean, look, he's fresh out of the 86, so lights a fire in me all day long, as you know, didn't it, eh? And speaking of lighting a fire, obviously Megatron, well known as the Chaos Core Adinator. There's a lot of tedium in my life. Someone has got to get a life. I mean, I think the fucking things are overrated, but I've still got to get a life. Yeah, it'd be a real big mistake to buy any more of these, you know. Okay, this is... Oh, yeah, I did get it too low. I did indeed. Let's get rid of those, actually. If I had the sound set up, if I was still doing the chase as such, I'd play it on that one. Look at that. There's no way I wouldn't. A reveal on this. Ultra Magnus there, look at that. A bit of Ultra Magnus for you. The 11. Oh, I get it. Look, okay, stop being silly. It's got a bit of weight to it as well. That's what she said, of course. As far as Bumblebee goes, I think it's a brilliant look of him. It captures that, that innocence, and obviously him sort of being small but loyal. That personifies the G1 Bumblebee as far as I'm concerned to a T. Come on, Starscream, don't let me down, you bad boy. You know what it is these days? You're just trying to find meaning in this world, really, aren't you? And if I get meaning from this, all the better for me, right? I really hope at some point they bring out a nice Unicron for 86. Okay, shut up and take my money. I would obviously like to meet Peter Cullen, Frank Welker, the original voice actors. I don't see them ever coming out to Australia, though. That's a bit of a shame for me. And I could never afford to fly over to the United States, for example. You've seen how much money I spend on trading cards. I'm not going anywhere, mate. This is one of the special ones, so bear with me for just a moment while I put others to one side. It's actually not. This is why I don't have a career. And if people like me graduate high school, I might say like year 11 and 12 here in Australia. I think most can, really. I've done nothing, really. My tombstone, here lies Simon. He came, he saw, he didn't really do a lot, and he's dead now. Gone, and probably best forgotten. I got a Commodore 64. I enjoyed kind of programming on it too, with the basic, Obviously, you know me, I'm very much a simpleton, so it had to be basic, didn't it, really? As David Brent would say, a good Optimus card is a good Optimus card for life. What are you doing fucking watching me? I don't know anything, it's ridiculous, right? But I'm very good at not knowing anything, I like to feel. Let me know in the comments whether you agree. And I do read my comments because I get so few. People that believe in karma, when you sort of question that belief. Gets their back up a little bit. It does sort of piss people off, you know. I don't care, because the truth doesn't care about your feelings. Karma is all too often something postulated by well-to-do people who have had a good, nice, easy, cruisy run compared to others. I don't doubt there are instances of karma on the planet, but that's just chance. If you throw a pile of dice onto the floor enough times, eventually they're all going to be sixes. It's just chance. Hi, and welcome to episode 15 of Simon Talks Life. This one probably seems a bit abstract, really, kind of weird. And it is, I suppose, just like me, really, a bit abstract and kind of weird. This is potentially... I might have something good here. I don't know. Let's have a go. No, stop it, look. No. No. This is getting graded. That's obviously a BP of Shockwave, isn't it? It is. Oh, no. No, stop, look. You fucking ripper. You fucking ripper. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. That is a BP of Shockwave. I would have wanted that. This is the final chase, episode 1. The irony of this is that it probably won't even be the final chase. I've got a USR straight off the bat. I already know. It's Bumblebee's last stand. I actually already have one of these USRs. I'm not unhappy to get another USR. I would have preferred it to have been a different one other than this one. This is 289 of 399. I would have preferred to have got one of the other types. I already have this card. That's I think when you know that you really need to step away. I got the XR of Bumblebee, but because I don't really care about Bumblebee, it's not high up on my list. I got the BP of Soundwave from Series 3. As a character in G1, I didn't dislike Soundwave. Oh no! No! Okay, I take everything back that I've said. This actually just refutes everything that I was saying. This has become my number one card. 144 of 199. I pulled an XR number 2 Optimus. You do not want to know how many of these boxes I've been through. This is wonderful for me. Okay, so I've opened 3, and I've pulled an XR and a USR. The Cybertronian Jackpot Chaser is back, baby. Starscream. Starscream. Only a select few ever lead. I'm not unhappy to have this, though. Another one of these, I should say. Because it does kind of exemplify Bumblebee's sort of struggle, really. He had... like a resolve, you know. One of the smallest Autobots, but that kind of gave him character, really. One of the problems with Michael Bay's Bumblebee is they tried to make him bigger and stronger all of the time. But it was the fact that he was one of the underdogs, you might say, as far as Autobots were concerned. Why are you watching me? I'm so fucking boring. Give me credit, right? At least I know I'm fucking boring. If I do not get XR Megatron, I am going to buy more of these. Because I want XR Megatron. That is my holy grail. If I count up all of the cubes that I've been through, my AliExpress sales history says I've purchased over 60. 60? Are you fucking ill? But I had to keep going, you know why? Because I wanted something like this. I am proud to have Optimus till all are one. You don't get too many cards better than that, mate. I don't fucking care. You just do not. Obviously, I'd had a couple of drinks when I recorded episode 1. I probably should apologise for all of the swearing. Oh, no, stop. You're joking. I have another Optimus XR. I can't believe it. I don't know what's going on. This is copy number 159 of 199. I have another Optimus XI. I did not see that coming. Someone's watching going, oh, you lucky bastard. What's better than having one Optimus XR? Oh, well, probably having two, if I'm being honest, really. What's better than having one of those? Having fucking two of them, right? I tell you what, people, I can live with that. The reason I like the XR so much is they glitter from any angle. They really do. They're a beautiful, beautiful looking card. Look at that. I have copy here number 2175 of 6666. This is not the first one of these I've bought. I've got a few chances here to hopefully not get the same as what I've gotten before. Obviously I do not want to get another Bumblebee. I'm about to find out. The other thing with this set that I want to draw attention to is the metal card. Now this actually is metal. In other words, it's got a bit of weight to it. The reason I'm mentioning it is because there is a rare gold one that you can get. For my part, if I get a normal metal card and another Bumblebee, I'm not going to be really happy. We won't know until we crack it. This is where we're going to start getting some answers here. We're going to start getting some answers at what we have. Okay, I've got an Optimus one. That is an Optimus SCR. Yeah, I'm not unhappy at that. That is 2145 of 2222. I think I just saw something as well. I think I just saw something. Hold on. You know what? I got a gold one too. I got a gold one as well, didn't I? No way. Look at that. I'm going to leave that in its packet too. Very, very happy at getting the Optimus SCR and the Optimus Gold. 2145 of 2222 and the gold. Ah, you ripper. I want to be a one-stop shop when it comes to Transformers trading cards on YouTube. That's fucking sad, isn't that sad? Fuck. Jesus Christ. Get a fucking life, mate, will you? Hey, check this one as well. See how entitled this is? This is a self-stirring mug that you can get from like Temu or something like that. So it's got a battery on there, right? Push the button, obviously get the temperature as well, and then it fucking stirs. Isn't that a bit entitled? Do you reckon that's a bit entitled? I reckon that's a bit entitled, really. But as it may, here we are. I don't like saving. It's like, fuck you, queer. No. Fucking gay. Oh, sorry. I was meant to turn that graphic off, but one of the problems is with me is because I'm so sort of like simple-minded and shit like that. When it comes back to then me recording my actual Megathon, which I will be getting back into after this, I forget to turn the graphic back on. What are you going to do? Yeah, I did too, look. Yeah, look. I was hoping for that. It's a bit gritty for Jetfire. I kind of prefer more that sort of sleek white that you get with him, you know. I'm talking about classic Jetfire from G1. He was such a brilliant character, you know. A Decepticon never retreats. So that's not a bad one, right? So a little bit better than give me a high five. I'll give you a fucking high five in a minute. That's a nice star screen. It was a mark of genius, really, to have one guy who was critical of the one in charge and wanted to be the leader. I was watching myself turn around the other day, and I turned right around, and I'm like, yeah, that's quite the bald spot you've got back there. It's quite funny, really. You know, that's what happens when you get older, right? You're supposed to grow up there as well. Fucking you badass. It really is so fitting that Megatron became Galvatron and then went back there, and he had one thing in his fucking mind, mate. You know, it might have even been secondary to him obviously being leader of the Decepticons. He was there to kill Starscream. And fucking good, eh? Starscream couldn't wait to get rid of him, could he? You know, fucking good, really. Fucking good. Let's see what we have. Yeah, got no fucking problem with you, mate. Yeah. These are my two best cards from what I've just done, I reckon, really. Subscribe or don't subscribe, follow or don't follow, like or don't like. It's all the same to me. Now I'm going to put the empty packs back in here and tidy up. The movie wasn't really... It was okay, really. It was alright. We've had worse. I mean, Jesus, as a Transformers fan, pick any fucking live action outside of that, really. I'm pretty... Oh, hello, look. I've said hello again. Be that as it may. That is the last SR that I needed, the cog of conversion. I am pleased at that. That is the last SR that I needed. Again, I really appreciate the level of work they put into these sets. I really do. Dynamite, really. Sorry, I should say not Dynamite, because Dynamite's Transformers cards are shit. I know I'm addicted, eh? I know I'm addicted. It's just like dangerous stuff. I've got another TP. Alpha Trion. Yeah, that's alright. How much am I going to care when they couldn't even be bothered to really think up elaborate names for these characters? I just can't name another fucking Prime. Do it or you're fired. Alright, fucking, I don't care. Primo Prime. This is where an executive should have gone. You can't fucking call someone Primo. You can't call him Primo Prime. Instead, they just kind of went, yeah, right. When I walk out of your average live action, like Michael Bay Transformers, right, I was like, fucking sick. Even with Vengeance 4, I was like, fuck, it was really good, you know. Then over time, you watch it a few times, the novelty wears off, and you start sort of like, fuck, really? You know, you could make it make sense, Jesus. You spend $150 million on special effects, but you can't get a plot that makes fucking sense. What are you talking about, you know? It really is impressive what they're able to do with those visual effects, you know. Pity about the fucking story. Never mind the Shia LaBeouf. When Mark Wahlberg comes into it, Jesus Christ. The quality of those movies, it wasn't that high to begin with, and yet it dropped off a cliff. What is Age of Extinction and The Last Night, or whatever they're called? Fucking hell. Give me credit, I stopped at Age of Extinction. You know, I was done. The Last Night I never saw on the big screen. And I'm embarrassed I let it go that far. I'm that guy in the workplace who says annoying shit. Like, we walk out, it's Friday afternoon, everyone's on cloud nine. And I say, enjoy it guys, it's all downhill from here. I don't really need, it's not good really. They did it just to try to get a laugh from the very young. People like me have to sort of groan through it really. It's not what I want to see in my franchise, you know. Why? Again, because I'm not fucking 6 years old. I don't have a life, really. I sort of need to get one. If you could total up everyone on the planet and how many boxes of Kayou's 40th anniversary they've bought, I'd probably be number one. And I don't think that's something to be proud of. Two more. Whoops. Alright, this has been episode 2 of the Cheeky Flutter Friday punt. Sounds a bit rude really, doesn't it, you know? Punt rhymes with... Okay, oh yeah, look at that. That's a star screen for you. That is also going to be one of the... This is an AO of a star screen. That ain't bad, actually. That's my jam, though. That is my fucking jam right there. It's a real nice card to finish with, aren't they? These are solid promos. It's not even fucking self-aware, is it really? I've been called worse though. So, brilliant. Yeah, nice to have a good springer. I'm going to perfect fit sleeve this one straight away. I'm done for now. I don't know when the next one will be. It'll probably be when I'm cracking either 40th or Matrix 20. Oh. I'll see you next time, Simon. Now, as you can see up the top right there, sorry, the top left. So I'm not going to swoon like I did last time because it was all a bit sort of queer. Look at that. Doesn't that even look incredible in that? Doesn't that just look amazing in that? Come on, Optimus. I've got 2 chances of getting a 10. Again, it doesn't have to be a perfect 10. It can be a pristine. But I would love it. I mean, look, if both did, that'd be great. Oh, moment of truth, Si. That is a 10 pristine. With centering 9.5. Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, eh? How'd you like them apples? Centrum 9. That is a 9.5. Wow, that's interesting, isn't it? Oh no, that's a 10 perfect. Oh. The highlight of your collection? We have a perfect 10 and it's the TY. Oh, yeah, look at you. Oh, he's such a badass, isn't he, eh? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Thanks for watching, and I will leave you with this. I've got a USR here, and hopefully it's not going to be the same as what. No, that's a different USR. It's a nice Omega Supreme one there. These are obviously numbered cards. Omega Supreme, that's a good one. This is obviously, as I well know, a numbered card. That's 21 of 399.